Hey guys, it is your girl Jen. Some of you know me as Dream Homes Jen, but now you are going to know me as Mompreneurs Jen. Yes, we are here. It is officially episode number 1, and we're going to start off with moi because it's me and it's my thing, right? But it's going to be our thing. So I'm going to introduce you to myself and just how I'm going to talk to you and talk to all these awesome moms. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about myself. So, my name is Jennifer, and I have 4 amazing kids. They are Mariah, Elijah, Ava, and Nova. And I've been with my husband for, oh my goodness, 15, going on 15 years. And I would get mad at him if he didn't know, but I kind of almost didn't know. So, 15 years, and I've known him since I was 12. So that is kind of our little love story. We created this awesome family that we used to talk about in gym class when we were kids. And that's how I am the mom part of Mompreneurs. And now the preneur part is I'm a real estate agent, and a lot of you know that, and some of you don't. So I help my buyers and sellers and investors, and what doesn't happen day to day is, or what happens day to day is a lot of stuff. So, being a mompreneur and why I started this is because I want to share with you the good stuff, of course, but the really difficult, hard times that happen because we are women and we have to put a lot of hats on. And being a mompreneur just means that we're always going to be mom first. And of course, the kids call, school calls, we have to go to them first. But we also have a business that we have to run. And if we don't do it, who's going to do it? So, more about my business is I've been in real estate going on 4 years now. And a little bit about my business is I went to a few different teams, real estate teams, and I couldn't find the right fit. You'll see me all the time, and I just love people. I'm very personable. But there were some teams that I couldn't find the right click, and then I found Team LINY. And I'm very grateful to our team leader, Kevin Iglesias. Shout out, Kevin. See you. Um, and now it worked. I was able to feel like I could be a mom and also do my business. But one thing that happened when I joined the team was the business part. So as I started to do real estate, it was like you try to find the buyers and you try to find the sellers, and it's difficult. Any business when you're starting up, it's difficult. You're gonna run into those bumps and have those hiccups. But when I joined the right team, it was like nonstop. And now my phone is blowing up and the email's blowing up, and I'm driving all over Long Island. And it was great. And I started to work, and the money came in, of course. And I started to see this business dream that I always had come to light. And then I started to see the mom part started to get a little bit on the back burner. And that's just me being 100% transparent, because that's what you're going to get here. With me, you get transparency. So I started to get really big in my business, and I saw my vision there, but I was missing things at school. I was at the dinner table picking up the phone because it was business. And I only tell you this because one thing I want you to learn from this episode is that money cannot take place of memories. And memories with your family, with your children, with your husband, just with your children in general, you can't get those back. Yesterday, we can't get back. We only can live for today and hope for tomorrow. So as my business grew, and of course, I wasn't having as much time with my babies, I had to sit down and figure out what Jennifer wanted. Because as moms, we forget what we need and what we want because we are so into the point of having to give. And how are we going to pour from an empty cup? So I had to sit down and really figure out what is going to work for me that will then work for my children and, of course, work for my business. And as mompreneurs, that's something that I really think we have to have a nice balance. It's really about balance, because if you are not balanced, something's going to fall off and you're going to be teeter-tottering. And that's not what we're here for. So, one of the things that I always want to talk about with every woman that's going to come on this podcast is, how did you find your balance? Because my balance, it may not work for you, but somebody else's balance is going to help you. And that's what this is about, is making this community of moms who is always going to be able to keep it real, but also help each other. Because at the end of the day, we can have a significant other, you can have a spouse, you can have a boyfriend, whatever it is, but they don't really get how it is and how difficult it is at times to be a mom and an entrepreneur at the same time. And it's not for them to get, but it's for us to get. And so if we can help each other out, that's what this is for. So after I sat down, and that's what you'll see in this notebook, because this notebook is not just a notebook I brought to shoot today. This is my handy dandy notebook. This notebook has my vision. I sat down in my prayer corner and I wrote down what my vision was, what I wanted to do, my big dreams, my little dreams, and also the things that are a necessity, the things that my children need. They need me to drop them off at dance and at football and at gymnastics. They really want, but they want to go to Disney World. So how are we going to get there? They want to go on vacations. And I wrote everything down and I put it together and I prayed about it, because what I'm doing this 2025 is I'm going to have a good, healthy balance of my family life with my children and my husband, and a really kick butt, I almost cursed, a kick butt year in real estate, because I love what I do. So after doing that, I then implemented and wrote down a schedule. So if this is the life that I want, what does it look like? And that's getting up early. I'm up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm doing my prayers and my journaling. I'm getting it all out. I am then spending some time with my husband in the morning because he needs me too. And then it is kid madness. It is getting this one to school and packing this lunch and doing this and kid madness. And then it is mommy time for a second, reel it in, go over what I have to do for the day, make my phone calls, make, seller calls, buyer calls, go on appointments, do everything. But I have it time blocked between 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock. It is kid time again, because it is pickups, it is checking folders, it is making sure that they're doing their homework. But it's about time blocking and seeing and writing down everything that was going to make that life work. And there are days that I don't want to do it. I am exhausted. I may be sick because they are like germ hoarders. They bring home all the germs from school. But you have to just do it. Just do it. Do it when it feels hard, because it is always worth it. And sadly, that comes to the dishes and the laundry. Yes, just do it. Take it out of the dryer and do not put it on the foot of your bed or on that couch. You have to actually fold it and put it away, because then you'll be like, oh my gosh, I did it. And if you are one of those people that have to make a checklist, put the easiest thing at the top and then check it off, because that adrenaline rush and that dopamine rush that it actually gives you, it makes you want to really tackle that checklist. I'm one of those people. I hope that helps you. But yeah, so the other thing that helped me, which you may have seen on my social media, is in January, I gave my life to Christ. That alone allowed me to see what was missing. Now, in this world, it is a fast world. And so you think everything needs to come to me fast. The fast money, the fast business. And you are literally speeding up and you are missing so many moments in your life. And that's what was happening to me. So with God, I'm able to be still. And that scripture you may know, be still and know that I am God. I literally sit still. I know that He is God, and I allow Him to show me and to move through me. And that's really, really a big part of me that helped me and my kids, because they love some Jesus too. They really do. They know scripture. We go to an awesome church and they have children's church there, and they are learning, and I'm teaching them stuff as well. And me and my husband actually got baptized together in August which was our 14th anniversary. So we're really taking it serious, not because it's a trend that you're seeing all over Instagram. It's because Jesus really is the truth and the life. He really set us free, and he is my pushing force. He's my driving force as to why I'm even in front of this camera right now. Because I had a vision, and I've had this vision, which is why you saw this on Instagram last year. But I decided that I didn't want to rush through everybody's story. I didn't want to just do something because I needed to keep up with the content. This Mompreneurs thing is something really special to me. It's something that I know is going to touch, if it be just a few moms, and now we're going to dinner, or you're on the other side of the country and you're watching this and you feel seen, that's what this is for. It's about knowing that there is somebody on the other side of this screen that is just like you. We are just trying to figure it out. And that's what I'm trying to do too. So I want to talk to all these moms because there's things that may work for me that may work for somebody else. And there's things that I may be missing that you may know. And if you are doing something that you think is going to help me, please put it in the comments below because I really, really could use some more help. I do not have it all together. I did my makeup this morning, but under this makeup is bags because I only got like 4 hours of sleep last night. No judgment, but you get it. I know you do. So it's just about writing down your vision, making it plain, and do it when it's hard. Because not every day is going to be easy. One day you're going to wake up and one child is sick. One day you're going to wake up and now you have the same cold. Or one day you're going to wake up and they are now 24 years old, graduating college, and it was just in a blink of an eye. And you're like, but I missed so much. You don't have to miss it. You can just choose to be present in today. Don't let anxiety take over, and now you're so worried about the next day. Because again, in the word, it says, tomorrow will worry about itself. Just be a present mom. Be present in your business. Do it when it's hard. Do it when you don't want to do it, because it's always going to be worth it. And at the end of the day, you have those little eyes watching you. They watch you every day, and they see when things are hard, and that's why they'll come up to you and give you those special hugs. And they'll see when you are winning because they'll give you those special hugs. But know that it's okay to fail because they're also going to fail, and you're there to pick them up, and they're there to pick you up too. And it's going to be okay. And there are other moms that are in your shoes. Don't feel alone. Know that I see you, and you really can do all the hard things that you want to do. So I hope that this touched one of you at least. And I hope that this lets you know who I am, because I am not just a person that woke up today and said, I want to have a podcast. Because if you want to know the truth, I don't like being in front of the screen. But I know how it is to be unseen. I know how it is to put everything and everybody else ahead of me. And now I'm completely depleted. And I want you to take care of yourself. And I want you to subscribe, like, and share. No, I'm just kidding. But I want you to really watch this so that you can see the other women who can help you, who can support you, because I'm one of those. So if you find me on Instagram, if you find me on Facebook, I am not going to ignore you. I am just a normal girl that is here trying to do all of the things that mompreneurs do. So that is pretty much it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, because this, I poured it all out. And this, I did when it was hard. So today, do those hard things. Love you.